Hi, can you hear me guys now? I think we got the draft to work. We had a bit of a glitch. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not many people in the draft so far, but they'll join, I bet. Yeah, that was a good pick. Jamar Chase is going to go off this year. Okay, it's my pick. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook? I don't really know about Dalvin Cook. Devontae Adams, no. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dalvin Cook, regardless. I'm not going to be sharing the screen because it's a little bit of a lag. But we will have in the fantasy draft is going to be a little bit of a background to like more of a college football's finally here. Indiana plays at 8. Yeah, they play Illinois. I mean, they should win that game. That would be a little disappointing. Like, I mean, it's going to be a close game because they're kind of similar, but I could see either team winning. Yeah, I'm really sports. Yeah, I'm really disappointed. Like of what how my draft is gone. Like Dalvin Cook is just the I don't like that pick. Pick six is bad. You need like either the last pick or the first pick. Okay, we got 2 more people joining the draft, which is great. Yeah, to answer that question, I might later on in the draft. I mean, yeah, maybe a little. I'm gonna try to figure out this whole because I'm still setting up like up some of the studio. So after that, I will. Diggs. That's an interesting pick. I mean, Diggs. he gets a lot of he gets a lot of action, but he's not really a red zone guy. But maybe that will change this year with Josh Allen emerging. Cooper Kupp, yeah, Cooper Kupp. That's just a safe pick. I know Cooper Kupp's not going to repeat, but I still think he'll be like a guy to get, I don't know, 100 receptions maybe. But I don't think he'll repeat. Chase over Henry. I think people are sleeping on Henry this year. He's like the only. They're gonna run the ball probably 40 times a game. Titans 6-11. Yeah, I believe it. I think they'll be a little better than that, but as a hot take, I think that's a good take. Titans 8-9. Yeah, that's about right. It's much weaker than last season. So yeah, I could see that. Two amazing receivers. Who else? And Tannehill. I saw a take earlier, and it was the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans are going to have a similar situation to the Baltimore Ravens in 2018, because I think Malik Willis could replace Tannehill, because Tannehill's like, he's solid, but he's not really a winner. So we'll just have to see. I don't think Tannehill is as bad as I don't think he's in the same situation as Joe Flacco was, because Joe Flacco was getting up there in age. Okay, I'm on the clock in 2 picks. Oh, 1 pick. Oh, I'm on the clock. Okay. Aaron Jones. I've taken Aaron Jones in like 3 of my leagues. I think I can wait on running back because the selection's pretty bad. Receiver. Oh, this is tough. I don't really like the options. Tight end, Kyle Pitts. That would be cool. Darren Waller, Kyle Pitts. I'm thinking more receiver. Do I go running back? Oh, 20 seconds. Okay. I think I'm going to go Keenan. T. Higgins. Oh, okay. I'm going to take Keenan Allen. I don't like that pick. Aaron Jones. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I don't like taking Bills players. Montgomery is good with his team. Yeah, I mean, Montgomery's going to get a lot of touches this year, but he's just he's just not that guy, really. Like, to really do really good things in fantasy. Like, he'll probably get like 800, 900 yards with like 7 touchdowns. But like, I'm not taking him over Zeke and Elijah Mitchell and stuff. Okay. I think I'm going running back. I usually take Tom Brady for quarterback, and I think I can get Tom Brady in like 3 rounds. Big Mike for a second receiver. Big Mike's going to go off. Mike Evans is going to have a good season. I mean, Brady, like, Godwin, I think, is going to be hurt to start the season. Julio is just on and off. Russell Gage really isn't. Russell Gage isn't much, but I think Big Mike. I'm talking 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. Yes, I'm also ahead for this draft. No. Yeah. I was excited. I forgot about it until today, but I was excited. Guys are flying off the board now. AJ Brown, yeah, AJ Brown's a good pick. Okay, I'm on the clock in 1 pick. Ooh, who do I want? I got Keenan Allen. I got Dalvin Cook. Someone took Zeke. Antelope taking Zeke. That was bold. Eagles win the division over the Cowboys. Yeah, I believe it. The Eagles are a much better team than overall than the Cowboys. Okay, I'm on the clock. Mike Williams, that was a good pick. Josh. I think I like that. I'm all for the Elijah Mitchell season. Like, in a run offense, I think a run offense, but I don't think I'm going to take him. Ooh, the receiver selection is rough. Okay, I got to plan accordingly. Okay, running back. I don't like the options. I think I can get those guys later. Godwin, Cooks. Cooks is good, but he's not. Okay, wait. Okay, we're going to go receiver. I'm going to go with my gut and run it with DK Metcalf. That was a bit of a risk, but hopefully it works out. Kyle Pitts, yeah, that was a good pick. Just hope I wouldn't count on it. Maybe. James. Yeah, that'd be good. So, who you guys got in the college football championship? That's the question. Darnell Mooney or David Montgomery. I mean, that was a mistake. Breece Hall, Marquise Brown, J.K. Dobbins. Which? Bama over Ohio State. That's safe. The college football is always usually a safe prediction. Like, you're never going to have a team that was unranked in the preseason make it to the college football championship. Like that could happen in the NFL. Bama, Ohio State, yeah, I guess. Quick question. Yeah, try to answer this question, guys. Okay, I'm on the clock. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell or Darren Waller? I don't really like a lot Darren Waller with. I think I'm going Elijah Mitchell. It's a safe pick. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get NC Hail Murray into the stream, but it's not working. I think I'm going quarterback next pick. Okay. Devin Singletary and T. Henry. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is an interesting. Okay, sorry for that pause right there. Notre Dame, Ohio State predictions. Leave them in the comments. Who you guys got? That's going to be a good game. Oh, Antelope Sports took Tom Brady. Dang. NC Hill Murray is on the clock. Okay, Josh Tharrington, special guest, is on the chat. He's part of the stream now. What's up?
Up. Dude,
You're
I
on the
had
clock.
two. Unfortunately, I had two auto picks because I was trying to figure out the stream. So,
Oh,
in my fourth pick was Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I know he's going to do bad this year.
Yeah.
So that's very important. I know he's going to get hurt in like the fourth game, so that sucks.
Bro, I
Oh,
have fifth pick. Should I go quarterback?
You should probably go
Kinda
quarterback. Yeah.
He has the same buy as Cooks. I don't think I'm going to do that. Quarterback, Russell Wilson.
Dude, I can't do the stream and make my picks at the same time though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
you're not on the clock for like a while. So
Okay.
when you
let's go.
Oh, who do I want?
I don't know.
Dak. I'll just go Rodgers. That was a boring pick.
No, I think I got another auto pick. Oh my! I literally had another auto pick.
Yeah.
Bro. Christian
Clyde
Kirk.
underrated.
Dude, Clyde and Christian Kirk, that's terrible.
I think Clyde, if he could stay healthy, he could be okay.
I joined the stream for 2 seconds, come back, and I had an auto pick, and it's Christian Kirk.
Oh my god! Yeah, I saw that.
Like, because like I'm doing the draft on my phone on a different app, and of course I'm on the stream, so. Oh well.
Yeah. I'll let you know when your pick is up.
Okay. I hope I'm not like auto picking at this point, because like I've auto picked too many times. I don't know. It's weird.
No, you're not.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, up. I'm on the clock, and then you're up. So you probably want to.
All right. So I won't talk for a little bit.
Okay. Dameon Pierce, yeah, he's the main guy in Houston. That's a pretty good pick.
Yeah, maybe. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, then I'm still on. Cool. I can just stay on the draft then. All right,
Yeah.
so I have.
Okay, so who do I want? I think I gotta go flex or tight end. I don't like the tight ends. Cole Kmet. No, Dawson Knox, Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry gets a lot of touchdowns, but I'm not gonna take him here. Flex. Oh, I don't know if I buy the Cordero Patterson hype again. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna do a dumb pick and take Hunter Henry. Yeah, Goddard's a good pick. Goddard just always is getting touchdowns. I got the core of my team though. I just need some more flex players. Allen Lazard, that'd be a decent pick.
My audio.
And he backed out. He glitched out. It's okay though. Yeah. The bye week is just the worst part about fantasy football. Like, I really wanted Adam Thielen, but I can't. I'm going to. Week 7 will be a tough week if I take Adam Thielen. He's gone, though. Josh, you're back in the stream, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Who you think you're gonna take next round?
I pick 105. I'm looking at like Alan Lazard wouldn't be a horrible pick
No.
if he
Here,
succeeds.
tell me when I'm picking, because literally every time I leave, it just glitches
You're
out.
in front of so you're up in 2 picks.
Okay. I'm probably gonna take a receiver.
Yeah.
I can't believe they auto pick Christian Kirk. Like, ugh, that's so bad.
Christian Kirk, though, if you honestly think about it, like he's really overpaid. But
No, I'm
he's
not
gonna
talking about that.
he's gonna get so many targets this year.
I mean,
Like they
yeah,
say,
but I'm just saying, like, I just don't trust Jacksonville's like just
yeah,
offensive set to work. Like, this is my problem. He's not going to score touchdowns. He might get yards, but he's not going to score
you're on
touchdowns.
the
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
I'm up next. Okay. This is a tough choice. Naeem Hines underrated? Yeah, I agree. I like Naeem Hines. He played for NC State, and he was I had a long distance, a far connection to him through a family member and friend. I guess.
I'm good with Robert Woods. I think that's a good because like someone has to catch the ball in Tennessee. You know.
Yeah, they undervalue rookies in fantasy football so much. Who do I want? Jacoby Myers is just not going to score touchdowns. I think flex, Garrett Wilson, AJ Dillon, James Robinson, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon
We'll
does
take a
get a lot.
receiver here. If I were you, I would take a receiver.
He does get a lot of touchdowns. Oh, who do I want? Oh, okay. I'll go with Claypool. Oh, that was a bad pick. Oh, no, why did I take Chase Claypool? Yeah, Mooney will be good. The stream link is open for people to join. See ya, Antelope. That was a good draft so far. I gotta go running back right here. J.D. McKissick, I think, will have a good season. Daryl Henderson Jr., Jamal Williams, and Josh, you're back.
Okay. I have to log back out though. I have to make my pick.
You're after me.
Yeah.
Ooh, who do I want? I think Melvin Gordon's a gamble.
Nah, not behind Williams. There's always a chance he could get. There's always a chance he could get hurt though. You never know.
Kenneth Walker's that's a risk.
That's
But
nah.
I think Murray or Penny is a lot more of a. He's a lot more of like a special teams and versatile slot running back rather than like.
Penny also gets hurt all the time, so Kenneth might not be a terrible pick.
I think there's an echo.
Oh,
So.
this sucks.
Okay. You're on the clock now.
Okay.
Marquez. I think Marquez Valdes-Scantling will be pretty good.
Bro, I panicked. Dude, I came back and there was like 10 seconds left. So I was just
scrolling. Did you take Jared Goff on purpose?
No. Bro, I literally come back. There's 7 seconds on the clock. I'm scrolling through the quarterback and I accidentally tapped Jared Goff.
Bro,
I don't want Jared Goff.
Jared Goff's going to be a nice 12 points a game.
Bro, that's so bad. This draft has just gone terribly for me.
I'm going to go check the team.
It's so bad.
Pat Mahomes, Najee, Edwards, Williams, Knox, and Woods.
I'm glad there's no punishment in this league because that would get.
It's just you have 3 week 8 guys, which is kind of.
I know it's a problem.
We have 5 people on the stream, which is cool.
That's good.
Okay, I need to go. I don't even know. Okay, you're on the clock in 4.
Bro.
So you should exit out now.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Gainwell. Yeah, I can.
What? This makes.
I think you're out now. Okay. All right, sounds good, Austin, the sportsman. Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, I'm on the clock.
Okay, my back now.
Yeah.
Okay,
James
cool.
Cook, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, because I feel like they're just gonna by week 5, I think he'll be the starter.
I'm deciding on if I want to go like Kenneth Gainwell or like Rachaad White.
I would go with Williams because I feel like DeAndre Swift gets hurt a lot, and they're gonna be splitting carries, so
Andrew could be good.
Yeah,
because I think Ave he's gotta put on some weight, and that could affect him. And then Thomas, I don't even know what's wrong with him. So yeah, I'm gonna go Jarvis Landry.
That's a good pick.
I'm hoping
I
Rashad
drafted
White
Landry.
is still on the clock.
Yeah, I drafted Landry in one of my other leagues. He's good. I feel like he's gonna have a good year.
Oh no! Look at the chat. J Sports.
Okay.
It's the 9th round, so you gotta draft a good bench, I guess.
Who are you gonna take next, Luke? Do you think? Like what position?
Definitely running back.
Yeah. I can't even look at my team to see what I need. I need like another tight end, I know.
Yeah.
Because I only have one, so that's a problem. I have enough receivers, I think. I might need one more. No, I only have 3. I need more than 3. I don't know what I'm going to do.
My team's actually okay.
Then he got lucky with auto picks because I did not. Good for you, JH. My team is pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Kyler Murray, McCaffrey, Barkley, Devontae Smith, Kadarius Toney, George Kittle, Cam Akers. That is a good team.
Bro, his team is stacked.
The only issue is
Saquon.
Murray and McCaffrey have the same bye. Barkley and Toney
also
and Kittle
Saquon
have the same bye, and Smith and Akers.
He has a team that if everyone's healthy, he's going to win the whole thing. But like, you have a very injury-based team. Like Murray, Saquon, and McCaffrey, all are always.
I'm on the clock, so you should.
Okay.
So you're after me.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
Herbert as QB. Yeah, Herbert's going to have a good season. Justin Herbert, Coop Dog. Probably I wouldn't be surprised if he had 50 touchdowns this season. Are you back?
All right, I'm back now.
Okay, yeah.
I think I just need to take another tight end. So
the beginning of this draft was horrible.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Knox and Higbee I could just interchange.
Yeah,
but depending on the week.
Going, and it was bad.
Yeah.
Robert Tonyan has fell off the face of the earth.
He really did.
He had that 11 touchdown season, and then.
Yeah. He might bounce back and have a good year, though. We can't just judge on last year. I almost drafted Marvin Jones, but I feel like he's just not going to get as many touches with Christian Kirk there.
Yeah.
And also, I still don't trust Trevor Lawrence in the offensive line to get him the ball, especially when there's another target and ETN's going to get a lot of carries. So I just am not trusting Marvin Jones.
Leave some hot takes in the chat for us to rate, chat.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you mine. Eagles are making the Super Bowl. That's my hot take.
Wait, what'd you say?
Eagles making the Super Bowl. That's my hot take. Me and you have talked about this already. Not talked, we've yelled about it. But yeah, that's a hot take, though.
Yeah.
If I see one about the Cowboys making the Super Bowl, I'm probably going to check my phone, just so you guys know.
Remember Jalen Reagor? He's on the Vikings now.
Dude, I didn't even know that because I really don't care about Jalen Reagor, to be honest. He could disappear from NFL and I wouldn't know.
Jalen Reagor was such a disappointment.
I know he got drafted before Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Then the Eagles the year before drafted Arcega-Whiteside over Metcalf.
As a Cardinals fan, I will never forget us drafting Andy Isabella 2 picks before DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
I mean, I will never forget that. I mean, that's honestly terrible. If you're going to take a shot on a receiver in the 3rd round, DK Metcalf.
Yeah, because it's not really the first round. You need to really have that good pick, but 3rd round, if they're 6'5", running a 4.3,
Andy Isabella has just been a preseason.
I don't care how bad their catching and route running is. If
Yeah.
they're 6'5", 230 and run a 4.3, you should
Hmm.
be keeping them.
Yeah, it's not like they're John Ross. He's gigantic. I don't
Yeah.
understand. We were really stupid there because Andy Isabella has just played in the preseason for 3 years, and that's about it.
So many people have joined now.
Do I
which
pick soon?
I should have made the draft later.
Do I pick soon?
You're in 5 picks.
Okay.
And then after this pick, the next 3 are auto. So I'll tell you when you should.
All right. We haven't got any hot takes though.
You should probably go on now and get ready.
Okay. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Leave some hot takes in the chat for us to rate, and we will rate them. Everyone on a pick. Yeah, it's kind of a disappointment, but like the draft, like it's important, but like you're gonna have people are gonna come in throughout the season, and I remember Sports Arts draft last season. He wasn't. Not everyone joined that. You're back.
Yeah.
All right.
I went with
We
I
got
was
our-
looking my pick was between Hardman and Kenny Galladay, but Kenny Galladay just hasn't been good on the Giants, and I don't think he'll ever be. So I went with Hardman because he had 140 points last year. So
We got our first take, which I think is a cold take.
what is it?
Lions will win at least 6 games. Yes.
Yes,
That
I think they will win 6 to 8 games. On my official prediction, I do have them going like 6-11 or like 7-10, something like that. So yeah, I agree with that. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's like pretty.
Yeah.
I think the Bears will win like 5 games, maybe 4.
Yeah, I do remember Sports Art. That was tough. Yeah. Okay.
I think the Bears are going to be bottom of that division. No offense, Bears fans.
Yeah.
Trust me,
definitely.
as a Cardinals fan, I know how it feels. So we're probably going to be
I think
third
Austin's
last.
gone.
Yeah,
So
I think we're going to be third last in our division this year because like we're not going to be as bad as Seahawks, but like 49ers are good. So I don't know. We'll see. We have been
Chad,
the 49ers
Josh,
a lot though. What? What?
you think Julio bounces back?
No, absolutely not. What I saw out of him was the Titans was just honestly sad. You could blame it on the offense, but I don't think so. What are you gonna say?
We got a new hot take. Hot take. Although Bears suck, Fields and Mooney's connection will be insane. I don't think that's a horrible take because I think that Fields, if he can be protected correctly, then
But that
he
won't
can,
happen. That's the problem.
he can develop a decent pass. And if he's going to develop a passing game, it's going to be to Darnell Mooney. Like they don't have anyone else. So it's not a horrible take. I just don't think it will be insane.
I disagree.
I think Mooney will get 1,000 yards, but
I think Mooney will get 750 yards, and Fields will have like 18, 19 touchdowns with like 25 interceptions.
I think the
Bears are just gonna be terrible. I think they'll lean on David Montgomery more.
I think that's a little.
Am I picking now?
No, I'm up. You're up
Yeah.
next.
All right, I'll be back next.
Okay.
Now my mic's still working. I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Like it'll probably cut off in about 5 seconds. But any new hot takes?
Mahomes is best QB right now. I mean, yeah, I think Brady, but Mahomes is number 2, definitely. Oh, okay. I think I'm a. Oh no! I took Pats. That was choke. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Mahomes best QB right now. That's reasonable. I think Brady's still 1, but I I don't think that's off at all. Like Brady Mahomes at 2 is or 3 or 1. It's reasonable.
All right, I just took another running back because I need more, so I took Mark Ingram. Out of all the backups there, I think he's the best, and I think Kamara could get into like some more trouble and get suspended, and he could start or something like that.
The next one, what do you think about Mahomes best QB right now?
Oh, I agree with that. I think he is. For people who are saying Josh Allen is the best QB, I totally disagree with you. We don't know yet.
It's Brady, Rodgers, Mahomes, and all
Honestly,
3 could
yeah.
be interchangeable.
Yeah, if you
Like
say
if
it's
you
Josh
have,
Allen, you're a Bills fan,
I have
and like
Brady, if I had Brady, Rodgers, Mahomes, I wouldn't get mad if you have Mahomes, Rodgers, Brady, or Mahomes, Brady,
I
Rodgers.
wouldn't. Yeah, I would take any of those, but I think Rodgers is good though. I want to bash him, but he's just good. I mean, we're
Or
talking
really spicy take.
we're talking regular season, right? Because if we're talking
Yeah.
postseason, Tom Brady. If we're talking regular season, I'm gonna go Mahomes. He had a down year, but still had played amazing. Like people considered it a down year, and he still like went off. So
Really spicy take. And I don't agree with it, but I do like it as a hot take.
what is it?
Allen will win a Super Bowl this year and never win a Super Bowl ever again in his career.
I would disagree.
As a hot take, I like that.
I don't think he'll ever win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep, you heard me. I don't think because the Bills they just don't win Super Bowls. The number
Yeah.
4. That's all I'm
I
gonna say.
the Bills could, as a hot take, have a similar season like the Rams did, because the Rams, they won that Super Bowl because they piled on talent.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the
They
Bills just did that, but
they kind of had a mid team, or like a good team, but like the defense wasn't as good without Von Miller, and so
yeah,
they just added Von Miller, they added Odell, they added
yeah,
Stafford, had all these pieces up so they could finally win the Super Bowl, and they don't care about the future.
yeah,
The Bills kind of did that, so
yeah, for
I
sure.
it's pretty decent. And
I mean,
Allen, once he gets older, he's not going to be able to hurdle linebackers.
yeah, and he can't throw as
But
far.
on doing that, injuries will happen.
Coop, I
So
love that prediction though because I could totally see that happening. I don't agree with it, but I mean, if they're going to win a Super Bowl, it's this year, and if they do, they're never winning again. I totally agree with you.
I agree with that.
I just don't think. But my hot take is he's never going to win one at all. So
Yeah.
that's my hot take. Sorry, Bills fans, you're just going to continue to cry.
It's curious. I'm curious to see how where these sensational quarterbacks end up in like 10 years. Like Wilma or Allen, Mahomes will definitely be on the Chiefs, but like I don't know, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, will they all be on their teams? That's going to be cool.
I think Herbert will win more Super Bowls than Josh Allen. I could see Herbert winning 1 or 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. The team's getting old too. I don't know. Maybe not. That's a discussion for another day. I need to really think about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I pick soon?
No, you're in front of me, and
Okay.
you're picks. Even though my team is okay, I'm still yeah. Like even if you do have a good team, the part of the fun is to draft it, but it's still going to be fun this season.
So, I mean, I don't even know what like. So many people are saying the Patriots are going to finish like bottom of the division. I think they're crazy. Like people are. people are acting like the Jets are going to be good straight away.
Okay, you're up after
Okay.
you're up.
Okay, I'll be back.
We got to get back to that topic.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, but people are acting like the Jets are going to just go crazy. One, I think Zach Wilson has 3 more years in the NFL, and then he's gone. Two, I mean, they're good, but what I saw in preseason from their rookies has not impressed me, except for Garrett Wilson. Everyone else has not really impressed me. I mean, I just don't think they'll be good straight away. It's going to take them a few years. Guys, remember, they're still the Jets.
Yeah, like my thing about this whole thing, the Patriots will never in the history of the NFL will be worse than the Jets.
Like, no way. I mean, like, I could see you guys even being better than the Dolphins. I still think the Dolphins are going to beat you guys, but I still think I could see you guys being better. You guys just lose to the Dolphins for some reason. Just
Like
happen.
the Jets, I think the Patriots I think everyone's overreacting about the offensive coordinator thing.
They really are. I mean,
Mac Jones learned from Nick Saban, who's the best of the best.
Yeah.
And then he came to the NFL and had a year with Bill Belichick, who's the best of the best. I don't care. He doesn't need Josh McDaniels to succeed.
No, of course not.
Already knows the way of the an elite offense. He's been in it for 2 seasons at Alabama, and then coming in and playing with the best coach of all time. Josh McDaniels isn't going to be the deciding factor of his career.
I agree. I think Mac Jones actually have a pretty good year.
People
are acting like he's going to have a bad year. He's really not. And also, just because you're a bad head coach doesn't mean you're a bad assistant coach. That does not mean that at all.
Yeah.
And also, sometimes they're not even bad head coaches. They just are put in a position where they can't succeed no matter what they do. Like Joe Judge getting fired, that's not really his fault. His team just kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing Joe Judge could have done to make that team a playoff team.
I think the development of Daniel Jones, though, could have been a lot better. Like,
yeah,
skills to become he has the play style to become a somewhat decent quarterback.
I know, but if you're getting sacked after 3 seconds, and if you're fumbling the ball that much, then I don't think that's the coach's fault. Do I pick soon?
Yeah, you're up. I'm up right now.
I'm gonna leave for a second.
Okay. Should I go kicker? Yeah, I gotta go kicker. Okay. I'll go kicker last. Let me get a backup quarterback. JH Sports. Yeah. It'd be good. That video, I think if I didn't put that video out, probably 2 people would have joined. Okay.
All right, I'm back. I went Eagles defense just because they're playing Washington and the Giants 2 times a year.
Yeah. Anyone else have any hot takes? Leave them in the chat. Be sure to do that.
I always go kicker last. How many rounds are left?
It's the 14th round and there's 16.
Okay, so I guess just take best player available and then just take a kicker.
I'm probably gonna keep the stream going for like 10 minutes after.
Okay, I'm good with that. So how many more?
Hot take from Coop Dog.
So I have
this
like
is a hot take, but I'm not I don't despise it.
What
Juju
take?
is better than he was in his 2019.
I totally back you up on that. I have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl this year. I think Juju will have a good year. So I totally back you up on that one. I know Luke won't, but I do.
I think Juju will have a good season because he's in that role. But Juju Smith Schuster, I know he's had injuries, but he hasn't had a good season since he's had a development receiver with him. And Travis Kelce could serve as that guy. But when he was with Antonio Brown, that was the most unstoppable duo in the league. And
You
then
see,
when Antonio Brown leaves and he opens up to that big role, he
but
doesn't
he's not
pursue.
in that big role. He's not. Travis Kelsey's that role.
I mean,
Travis
he's
Kelsey's
that
number one.
number one
And also,
option.
the hot
Kelsey
take,
is gonna
the hot
fall.
take wasn't is he going to be a top 10 receiver? The hot take was will he be better than his 2019 year? Which I say yes.
I think
He
he'll
will be
be
better
good.
than his 2019.
I don't think it. No, I wasn't saying top 10. Of course not. But
Yeah,
I don't think. I think 2019 that was a really good season. Like I'm gonna look up the stats. Juju Smith,
just in that
because that was
offense,
a good
doing well.
season, and he had just had such a good connection with Big Ben.
Okay, but Big Ben the last 2 seasons have been
It was
downright terrible.
and it was, by the way, it was 2018, not 2019,
Okay.
where he had 1,400 yards and 7 touchdowns. I don't think he comes near that.
Okay, I think he's going to get less yards and more touchdowns.
Yeah, 111.
I could see him getting like 1,100 yards and like 10 touchdowns, or like
with Mahomes, they're gonna get in the red.
Or
and
he'll
Kelce
get, or he'll get
30.
like, or he'll like miss a few games, get like 800 yards and like 7 touchdowns.
But yeah,
Which I can see that.
I
I
think
can see him
it's.
missing some games.
I don't think he surpasses 2018.
I could see that.
That was an extremely good season, but I do think he does have a bounce
That's
back
why it's
year.
a hot take though, and I'll take him up
Yeah.
on that. I mean, I could totally see it happening.
Yeah, it's a good hot take.
Like
Especially
it's not outlandish. It could happen. There's some hot takes that I've seen that
Yeah.
I just am like, why? Like the Lions beating out the Packers. Like that's not happening. I mean, the only way that would happen is if Green Bay like watched Hard Knocks and was like, "Man, I feel bad for this team," and they just blew their whole season. And the Lions,
Hard Knocks hypes up a team so much though.
I know.
Like
And then
watching Hard Knocks, like the Lions just looks like such a.
I know. And then we're gonna be so disappointing when they get like 7-10, 6 or 11. Which honestly, that's a good year for them. After winning 2 games, they need to get up there.
Yeah. Any hot takes? Leave in the comments below. I think Coop Dog took Mac Jones. That's a good pick. You're on the clock.
No. Me? Okay, I'll be back. I'm just gonna take like a kicker or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
Way too long for a kicker, but I've really thought about that one.
There's an interesting pick I have here though, because I could take OBJ, and if he gets signed, that would be a good pick.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, and then
but there's also Kendrick Bourne and Sterling Shepard, who are both like number 2s on their team.
But I feel like Odell's just gonna like, even if he does get signed, I feel like he's gonna go to like a worse team. I feel like. Also, he's still recovering from injury, and I feel like it's just gonna be the same story with the Browns. But it's not a bad late pick. I mean, it's pretty
Another
good.
take, Coop Dog. Pickens will be the best rookie receiver this year. Absolutely. Yes.
George
George Pickens will go off this season.
I could definitely see that.
George Pickens is just the meanest, toughest receiver like I've ever watched.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Like in that preseason game against the Seahawks where he threw the DB like 5 feet. Like I don't know if he's gonna be like go off for like 1,000 yards, but he'll be an impactful player in the red zone, especially. But I agree with that. I would buy that take.
I mean, there's not too many receivers on the Steelers, so I could see it happening.
Yeah.
I don't know.
know.
It's just who's gonna get him Who's gonna get him the football though? That's the problem. Like I could see like Olave having a great year just because of his situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Garrett Wilson a bit better than Olave.
No. I think Wilson's better, but he's in a terrible situation. So I think Garrett Wilson's just gonna have like 700 yards and like 3 touchdowns, and like 5 touchdowns. It's not gonna be his fault, but like he's gonna have Zach Wilson throwing to him or probably Joe Flacco because Zach Wilson's just gonna get injured. I don't know. I just don't like his situation.
RJ Pettis. That's what Coop Dog said. I think Pickens will go a different route because like
Jamar and Jettis.
Of course, he won't be as good as either of them. But I think the point he's trying to get across is that he'll be like the best receiver and he'll break out.
Yeah, I understand that. But like Jamar and Jettis both broke the record of like best rookie receiver, like, season of all time. George Pickens isn't doing that. He's not.
You're on the clock next. But
okay.
Picking Wilson, I don't think Pickens has the most impactful season. I think London will be the best receiver, like stat-wise, but I think Pickens will have a really good year regardless.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, who do I want?
Who do I want?
That's exciting. Like, that's a good take, Coop Dog, but like, I think London statistically will have the best season, but I think Pickens, like, just because of impact.
I took Mariota because, like, I just need another quarterback just in case. I need to fill up the depth chart on my quarterback. So I think available, he's the best just because he's not going to turn the ball over. I mean, he's not going to get that many yards, but he might get a rushing touchdown, which would help.
Yeah.
Also, the Falcons play some weak teams. So, like, let's say one of my quarterbacks is injured and the other has a bye, and I have to put in Marcus Mariota. That's not the worst thing in the world. Like,
I think,
but if he's playing like the Saints, it's going to be terrible.
London will be the best rookie receiver. But I'm telling you, like, the reason why I say Pickens will be the best rookie receiver overall, not because Pickens is going to get in a fight in, like, week 2 and then get suspended for, like, 4 games. And then the game where he gets suspended, drop, like, 200 yards or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or something stupid like that.
Yeah, I got you.
The next pick, Mahomes.
Oh, no, I think London will actually underperform. I only say that because he's not if you watch his preseason games, he was not getting much separation at all.
Yeah.
It's a different story in NFL. You have faster guys guarding you. I was seeing these fifth quarter, whatever. You know what I mean? Preseason guys, like second, third string guys who were tight on him and locking him up. Or if he did get a catch, he was like an inch away from the guy. And Marcus Mariota can't always make those throws. So I can see Drake London not having a good year. I'm not saying he won't. I'm saying I could see it.
Like, I think Pickens, when I looked at his draft, when I was scouting his draft profile for the draft, I did see a lot of N'Keal Harry because he didn't get much separation.
Hmm.
But he does have that ceiling of like Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I think Pickens
guy.
has more of an upside than N'Keal Harry, from what
No,
I've seen.
I meant London.
Oh, Drake London. Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that.
Pickens is a different breed.
Yeah. No, I thought you said Pickens and not London.
No, I meant London.
Yeah, but you said Pickens. I was like, really? Yeah, no, I could definitely see. London's boomer bust. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Pickens is just a guaranteed gonna be a solid guy for 10 years. He's either gonna be solid or a star.
Holmes will win 3 to 5 rings in his career by Coop Dog. Yeah.
No. Well, I could see him winning 3. Actually, yeah, I would say yeah.
5, but he's gonna win 3 to 4.
If he would have said just 5, I would say no, but I could see him winning 3.
Because they're in that situation.
That team's getting old, though. That team's getting old. Mahomes is young, though. He has a lot of time. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
The draft has ended. I play Antelope Sports in week 1. And overall, I like my team.
I don't.
Yeah.
At all.
The only thing I don't like is Chase Claypool.
Yeah. I don't like Christian. No. Claypool had such a good rookie season and just fell off the cliff. Just fell off a cliff.
Claypool just, like, I don't know. He kind of just did what Juju did.
Yeah, it kind of just fell off.
Yeah.
But again, we can blame Big Ben for that, though, because, again, he could not throw the ball 20 yards last year. He was pretty bad. If you go back and watch some of the highlights,
Big Ben was painful.
Yeah, he was bad. So I'm going to give the Steelers wide receiver room a break from that year.
Yeah. Mahomes is top 20 all time at the end of his career take by Coop Dog.
Don't do that.
That's really tough.
I'm going to say no.
I think
that's so hard.
Because I think this is a take out of anyone in the league or any quarterback in the league that I think maybe in like 6 years there'll be this random dude out of nowhere that will be insane, and that will happen eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think Patrick Mahomes right now, and I think in the premises of the next 2 draft classes and everyone who's playing right now, will have the closest career to Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mahomes is going to just scratch before it's 20. I think he'll be in the more 50, 40, 30 range. I mean, top 20 is tough because we're not just –
be a top 20
because I think, like, at least in my top 20, like, I have a lot of defensive players there. A lot of people just put, like, a ton of offensive players. I think defensive players – I don't know. That's a coin flip.
Another Super Bowl hot take with another Super Bowl. He's the top 20 quarterback. Like, theoretically he wins a Super Bowl this year and has a really good season. He's top 20.
It's still not enough to be top 20. Like, if he wins next year, we need to see how the rest of it. If he wins next year and just plays like he's been playing, no, wait. Let me finish. If he wins a Super Bowl this year and just has a steady, good career after that and never wins another Super Bowl, he's top 20. But will he is the question.
I think he could.
Again, I have the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs in my Super Bowl prediction.
After he got that $500 million deal, everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna get sloppy. He got all that money. What else does he have to prove?" He was not sloppy. The next 2 seasons, he had 2 great seasons.
I know. Everyone acts like he had a bad year last year. He did not at all.
He was a little turnover prone, but he still threw 4,800 yards and touchdowns. But I think
Matthew Stafford threw 18 interceptions last year, and everyone was acting like he was amazing. So
he did throw 5,000 yards and 40 touchdowns, though.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing about Mahomes. So
yeah,
just saying.
I think, but I think Mahomes, like, people are considering Russell Wilson like top 15 maybe, or Matthew.
He needs. I would for Russell Wilson to be top 15. He needs to win a Super Bowl in Denver, like in the next 5 years.
Yeah,
in my opinion, you can't just have one Super Bowl.
ring and just expect to walk into the top 15.
And Brady, or I mean Rodgers.
Well,
Rodgers
Rodgers is different. Rodgers is better than Russell Wilson.
Can't join the stream. I think we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, like 5 minutes. But I'm sure very soon, maybe even this weekend, we're gonna do another sports stream, like maybe trivia.
Oh, that would
if
be
you're
good.
up for that, Josh.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We could do
We
that.
need to do another fifth quarter podcast. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, and then Coop Dog, you could probably join that. But probably 5 minutes we'll be done with this stream.
Y'all need to tell us, like, what would you want to see for fifth quarter podcast? Like, what would you want us to talk about? Because, like,
I think
kind
we
of
should
been
just do regular streams.
Yeah. Yeah, because ever since the draft, we've kind of been dry for ideas.
Yeah. And the fifth quarter podcast.
And we can't really talk about predictions because you're kind of doing like your own thing. You're doing your thing on your channel. Like you're doing the
videos.
videos.
I think I'm going to wrap this up if I'm being honest. I think I'm just going to release the rest of my predictions.
Yeah. What have you not done yet?
Because I haven't done the Texans, and then I haven't
No one needs to see the Texans. You could just skip the Texans, bro.
And then
the video get like 3 views.
Full NFC South. Then I have the 2 West divisions.
Yeah, that's too much. I think next year you should just do like a prediction video for like the whole division and just make it like 15 minutes and see if you can like fly through it.
Oh, I'll release the remainder of my predictions and then I'll do playoffs another day.
Yeah, that's good.
Austin, the Sportsman back. Indiana is looking like a 2-10 team, 1 play.
Honestly, I agree with that.
Wait,
I don't know. What y'all think about Nebraska?
7-3.
I mean, losing another close game, tough.
Like Nebraska, I thought Nebraska was gonna slaughter Northwestern like by 30.
I know, like Nebraska always loses close games. Always, it's just what happens.
Antelope Sports is back. I like my fantasy team.
Honestly,
stream going because more people are joining.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep on talking. All right, guys, hot takes. We're gonna see if we agree with you or not.
I like my fantasy team, not gonna lie. Here, let me go check it. I play you week 1. Antelope Sports. You got Brady, who I did want. Zeke. I think Zeke. I don't really know. Dameon Pierce will have a huge role in Houston. Jamar Chase is going to go off. Jamar Chase probably will get like 1,800 yards this year. Mike Evans will get like 40 touchdowns. Albert O. Yeah, he's the only tight end. Cordero Patterson.
That's a good looking team right there.
Cordero Patterson. I don't think he'll repeat last year. Because like last year was kind of an unreal year.
Antelope, that's a good looking team. That's a good looking team.
Saints defense, yeah, that'll be good. Graham Gano. Who do you have on your bench? Oh, it doesn't show.
Guys, do not look at my team. It's just a disgrace, honestly. I had like 3 auto picks and they were all terrible. So my team is not good. I also didn't get like a good draft position.
Ayuk, Pickens, Wan'Dale Robinson, Daniel Jones. That's a little questionable by Antelope Sports. Daniel Jones. Oh boy. Your team looks good though. He has 16.5 projected points, which is, I think, a little too much because, like, he's a decent rusher.
He just turns the ball over too much.
I don't think he's getting
turnovers. Turnovers just kill his fantasy.
When he scored 11 touchdowns, he was like a 12. So I don't really know. Ty Montgomery is just, I don't even know. Coop Dog, yeah, I'll check out your team. I'll say it out loud. Okay. Herbert. Oh yeah, you got a good team. Yeah, pretty good team. Herbert, quarterback. Yeah, Herbert will be insane. That's obvious. Chubb. I like Chubb as a player. Chubb's talent is through the roof, but Chubb in fantasy isn't really worth it because Hunt is.
Chubb's more for a PPR league.
Yeah, for some reason, Kareem Hunt's still on the Browns. I don't know why they haven't traded him yet.
Yeah.
They could get value for him.
if I was the Browns, and as soon as Kareem Hunt asked for a trade, I would have gotten him gone. I would have gotten
But
him.
a two running back set is going to be really useful,
Yeah,
especially with
when Kareem
set.
Hunt and Chubb were hurt, someone came in that was really good. I just forgot his name.
D'Ernest Johnson. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
good.
like pretty good.
So like they just need all they have to do is run the ball, and then you run the ball
Yeah.
first and second down every drive, and if you get in a
Mhm.
position where you can't run it on third
Yeah.
down, you
Mhm.
just run play action and throw it to the running back.
All right, this is my question to the chat. Who do you think is going to win the AFC North?
Oh yeah,
Because like
that'll,
that's such a toss up.
Coop
I
Dog
know
also has Penny. That's a pretty good. He'll be decent. He's got a better role.
Who do you think?
Cooper Cup will be good. He'll still be good, but he won't repeat.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens for NFC North. What do you have, Luke?
Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Don't
I think
sleep on
if they stay
Ravens.
healthy, then it's them. I don't know. The Bengals destroyed the Ravens last year, twice, even with Lamar. So I don't know.
But like the Ravens still went like what 8-9 with Tyler Huntley and
Yeah, no, I think the Ravens are
they
gonna win.
had
the
like high
division.
school running backs in
Yeah, I
Tyler
know.
Hunt.
No, I still
And,
have
like,
the Ravens.
I don't even think any of their receivers are still on their team this year. So
No, I think the Ravens are winning the division for sure. I'm just saying the Bengals could snatch it, but I think the Bengals are a wild card team.
out.
I think Bengals are a wild card team.
The Bengals will be good. I don't know if the Bengals are a wild card team because that AFC West
I know.
is
Yeah,
so.
all right. Next question. All right, who's winning the AFC West then?
The AFC West, like literally, you just put any team.
Like we might as well just put them in the spin, like a wheel spinner, and just spin it, like because
I don't know.
any team could win.
The AFC West, the determination will be there's going to be a surprise team, and then there's going to be an injury team.
I think the letdown team. If I had to choose a letdown team, it would be the Raiders for me.
I think the Chargers.
No, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think the
Herbert
Raiders
will have a good year, but like all the guys that they're relying on to be good just are never healthy.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go Raiders letdown team.
The Broncos will be good, but not great.
Yeah, I have in my predictions, I have the Raiders and the
7.
Broncos. I have the Raiders and Broncos not making the playoffs. I have
I
the Chargers barely getting in there, and then I have the Chiefs winning the division.
I think the Raiders might be able to make it though, because I just think their secondary is rough.
Yeah,
but their 7 is pretty decent. Like
rough.
Max Crosby and Chandler Jones is going to be a good duo.
I mean, a lot of people disagree with me when I say the Chiefs are going to win the division, but I'm just going to stick with that.
Yeah, the Chiefs could because they have the best quarterback.
Yeah.
They'll have Kelce.
So what do you want to for streams in the future?
Wait, this is his playoff bracket.
All right,
1 Bills, 2 Chargers, 3 Ravens, 4 Colts, 5 Chiefs, 6 Raiders.
I like that.
Agree with
the Chargers. The only two I would have the Chargers lower and the Raiders out of it. Those are the only two things. Everything else I agree with.
But I could definitely see that. I spoiler alert for my predictions. I think you just have that and you switch it around a little.
This is what I would do. For yours, all I would do, like for mine at least, I would take the Raiders out, put the Chiefs in. I would put the Chiefs at 3, Ravens at 2, Chargers at 6.
Chiefs are at 5.
I would have the Chiefs at 3.
Oh, I thought you didn't. I thought you thought that they weren't it. He didn't have them.
No, I would put the Chiefs at I think I would put the Chiefs at 3 or 4. I don't know. That's a tough one. But I could see the Raiders making the playoffs. If anything, I would I don't know. That looks pretty good to me, honestly. That's a pretty good prediction.
Yeah, I think the Bills will probably be the 1 seed.
Coop, what's your NFC? Tell me your NFC. Because I'm curious now. Because you had a pretty good, that's a good AFC. I don't really disagree with that at all. Except for, I could see, the Broncos and making it instead or, some other team. But I don't know. It's tough. Because the AFC is just so stacked all around. I could see the Dolphins, sliding in there because they played the Jets twice a year and they always beat the Patriots, as the 7th. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know.
I think Tua, I'm going to get a little heat for this, but I think Tua is getting slandered a little too much.
No, he is. He hasn't
He
played that bad.
his arm is weak,
He's pretty accurate though.
but they signed like 4 running backs in the offseason,
Yeah.
and they Tyreek Hill
Mm-hmm.
now. So like the offense isn't going to be horrible, and their defense is considerably underrated.
Yeah,
He has for NFC, he has
I see it.
Rams, Bucks 2, Packers 3, Eagles 4, 49ers 5, Saints 6, Cowboys 7.
Honestly, that's pretty good, man. I mean, I I don't know if I disagree with anything on that list
Yeah,
because
that
I think that's literally my playoff bracket for the NFC. I have Rams. I'm gonna go check actually. Give me a second.
I think
I'm gonna pull it up on a different
the
device.
only thing I could see differently is the Vikings over the Cowboys. But
Yeah,
the
but
Vikings are always under.
they're gonna lose a game to the Bears. They're gonna lose a game to the Lions. It's what they do. They're gonna like beat. I don't even know. They're gonna beat like the freaking Bills. I know they don't even play the Bills. They're a type of team to like beat the Rams and like lose to the Bears. It's just
If
what the
the
Vikings do.
but if the my hot take is if the Baker Mayfield can settle into the Panthers system well, they could make that 7th seed.
Okay, that's a little bit too much for me. I think they could play better.
Their
Just
defense is
not-
good this
They're
season.
just not passing the Saints, in my opinion.
No, I don't think they pass the Saints. I think the
You
7th
think
seed.
3 teams from the NFC South are going to make the playoffs? I don't think so. Because the Cowboys get to play the Commanders and the Giants 4 times. I mean, you know what I mean. So
The Cowboys
I don't know.
like our prediction was 9-8. They definitely could lose to like the Bengals, and I had them
Yeah.
losing to the Vikings too. So they could definitely go like 7-10.
I mean, of course they could. I hate the Cowboys, but of course, because I think they're overrated every year. So I mean, I would love to see them go like 7-10. I just don't think it's realistic. I know they lost a ton of talent, but they're still pretty decent. Panthers 6-11. I totally agree with that. That's
pretty
have
like
them.
realistic.
Yeah,
But,
I have
like,
them going. I have them
I
going
think-
5-12, 6 or 11.
I think as a hot take, they could be decent.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
they
that's a hot take though.
Because like DJ Moore is
Yeah, DJ
good.
Moore has 1,000 yards every year.
McCaffrey, when healthy, literally carries their offense.
Yeah.
Robinson was okay.
I mean, honestly, this year, every team has a chance, except for, of course, the core of teams of terrible, like, Bears, Jets, Jags, Texans, but Lions. But, like, besides that, Falcons, a lot of teams have a chance. I'm not saying Super Bowl. I'm saying making the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I think, I don't think, I think the Panthers, the thing about their offensive line is going to be their weakness, and of course Matt Rule. But the offensive line, they still have Moton, and then they drafted Aquanu.
Aquanu looked absolutely horrendously terrible in preseason. I want you to go look at his highlight tape because it was terrible. He let up 3 sacks in the first game. That's all I'm gonna say. I know it was against the Patriots.
Definitely more of a run stopper. That's what he did at State because they had Persons and they had
I know, but still, it's kind of I don't know. If he can I think people are expecting him to do well immediately. I think it'll take him 2 years to develop pass blocking, and then he'll just be an elite tackle.
The Panthers are just gonna have to run the ball this season.
Yeah,
McCaffrey's
think about it. Think about it.
And if McCaffrey goes down, you have Hubbard and you have Foreman.
I mean, Foreman played great for the Titans last year when Henry's out. He played really well, and then Hubbard played pretty decent. I think I would put in Foreman as my guy if McCaffrey's
so you pound the rock
with Foreman and then just have Hubbard for third down back.
You have safety options at receiver when you need to. 8 seed Broncos, 9 seed Dolphins. Broncos is about right.
I think the Broncos just missed the playoffs. They lose.
Are better Dolphins.
Yeah, those 2 are interchangeable.
I will be incredibly disappointed if we get swept again, but I just don't see the odds of us.
I think I think he
us losing
split games with the
5,
Dolphins.
6
I I think he split games with the Dolphins. I think you win at home and the Dolphins win at home. That's my prediction.
I think we could definitely win on the road because like
Do
home
you have
field
your
advantage
at home then?
is extremely overrated with the Patriots.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the weather. It's very warm in Miami. And
But
it's
like
very
last year,
cold.
that game made me so mad because
Yeah.
our run defense, was like the best in the league all season long.
Do you think
And then
Barmore's going to be better
and then
this year?
and then we played Tua and we played Gaskin and they were just ran all over us somehow.
Yeah. Do you think
AC
Barmore? Do you think Barman's going to be better this year?
Christian Barmore,
Yeah.
he'll be nose. He's really just trying to cause havoc. Like I don't
Mhm.
expect sacks.
Yeah.
He is an athletic nose tackle though, so I wouldn't be surprised if I see like 5 sacks.
Yeah. As a Cardinals fan, I totally think we're going to be 9th, 10th because I have no faith in my team. So I totally agree with that prediction. We're just terrible in the second half. Honestly, I could go on for hours of how much the Cardinals suck, but I'm just going to cut myself off right now because I know you don't want to hear that. All right, back to other topics.
Yeah, I think
the Vikings. I agree. I think the Vikings are just going to miss out. They always lose a game, like to the Bears or the Lions or someone they shouldn't lose to, or like the Falcons, and then they're just going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, 10 seed Pats, 11 Titans.
Like
Yeah.
watch. Yeah.
I think Malik Willis is going to take over.
I think the Titans are a little bit too low. I'm going to say that. I think they're a little bit too low.
I think the Titans are going to be incredibly mid this season. Like I know
but like
like
they get to play the Jaguars and the Texans twice. I know. No, they always lose to the.
They split with both.
Yeah.
Because I think
they split with the Texans. Are you mad?
The Texans, like they're not going to go 0-17.
No. I know that, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. We don't know. It doesn't matter. Honestly, the Titans are gonna suck and not make the playoffs. We all know that. The AFC is just too good for them to make the playoffs. I know they have a good defense, but I hope they put Malik Willis in at like halfway through the year. That would be awesome.
Malik Willis, I think, will be in a similar situation as Lamar Jackson was in 2018.
I agree. Just like Joe Flacco doing most of the season.
Lamar Jackson got criticized, even though he was the Heisman. Then, granted, Lamar went to Louisville and Malik Willis went to freaking Liberty.
Yeah.
But in the pre-drafts, Willis and Lamar had the same, like, why they both fell. Like, Lamar was probably going to go 3 weeks before the draft, and then all of a sudden, his precision and passing.
I know.
And his
everyone's like Malik Willis's windup is terrible, but like Malik Willis is a very smart quarterback. Like he doesn't turn the ball over very often. He knows how to hang on to the ball, and like if he rolls out,
though, like sometimes he does have a wicked arm. Like sometimes he'll just sling it up.
I know.
But I think I see a mix of like ceiling wise. I see a mix of Josh Allen and Lamar in him.
Honestly, for him, I think he's just going to be like Kyler. I think he's going to come into the league as a running quarterback and not run very much. Because like Kyler came into the league as a running quarterback and he just mostly stays in the pocket. He stays in the pocket a lot. Like if you watch Cardinals games, he does not roll out very often. And I think that's going to be the same thing with Malik Willis. I think he's going to stay in the pocket mostly. I mean, he's going to escape when he has to, and he's going to make plays when he has to, and he will. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be more of a pocket passer.
He does have the speed and athleticism of Lamar, but he does have that arm of Allen, like the kind of wicked, inaccurate arm, but the strength.
Everyone's like boomer bust. I honestly think he's just going to be like just a good all-around quarterback. I don't think he's going to be a bust, but I don't think he's going to be Josh Allen plus Lamar Jackson either. I think he's just going to be like – because his role on the Titans is just going to be support Derrick Henry. It's not going to be the Malik Willis show. It's still going to be the Derrick Henry show. He's just going to support Derrick Henry when he needs to.
Indiana's playing Illinois right now.
Who's winning?
Illinois 7-3.
Okay. There's a lot of good college football games tomorrow. Ohio State, Notre Dame. That's a good game.
I think I could see Notre Dame upsetting, but
Nah.
I think Ohio
Ohio
State.
State's winning. Ohio State's winning that game. This is my hot take by 14 points or more. That's not really a
Yeah,
hot take. That's not
I
really a
think
hot
that
take. But
didn't.
I think
Never mind, I'm completely wrong.
I think Notre Dame just got a lot worse. They lost all their quarterbacks. They lost Kyle Hamilton, the star of their defense. But I don't know. You never know. College is so hard to read until they've
And
played like 7 games. Like teams
they
get
lost.
ranked in like the top 25 and then go like 7-5.
Yeah. What was that team? What was that team that last year was like really high? There was a team here. I'm gonna search that up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking. Who was it? Dang it, I don't remember. Yeah, they were ranked really high and then they just lost all the time. Who was it?
One of the teams was Indiana.
I remember one team.
Both
Oh, it
Boston
was like Washington. They were ranked like 24 and they won like 5 games. Like just Washington. Like they were like 24, 25 and then they won like 6 games. Who are we thinking about right now? I can't think about it.
Wait, I'm searching it up now. Was it 2020 preseason college football rankings?
2020. You mean 2021?
Yeah, but I don't want.
No, it would be 2021.
Marshall was ranked 16 in 2020. Really?
What? No, look at 2021, not 2020.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, because Alabama won in 2020, right? Yeah, they did.
North UNC was one.
Really?
UNC was 10th going into the year.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They lost it.
Iowa State, I think it was.
Oh yeah, Iowa State.
Iowa State was 7th, and then they went like 5-7 or something.
I know they they were like 8-4 or like 7-5. But yeah, they underperformed a lot.
Yeah.
It's honestly too hard to do college rankings before the season starts.
And Northwestern.
I think they shouldn't rank. I don't.
In 2020, Western went undefeated and almost beat like Ohio State in the college football in the Big Ten championship.
Remember when Coastal Carolina went undefeated, like in 2020?
Oh yeah, that
was kind of cool. You know, didn't you see like in 2026 they're making college football playoffs 12 teams?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I wish they did it like to next year though, not 2026. In 2026, I'm gonna be like what 17? That's crazy.
Regardless, I don't think.
Like that's a long time from now.
Regardless, I don't think State.
State's not doing no.
State's gonna
gonna
go realistically 9-3, and they'll be like 22nd. Like
yeah,
I know that's
at the end of the
generic NC State season.
I mean, realistically, we're gonna be like 24th, 21st at the end of the year. What I'm hoping for is us going like 10-2 and winning the ACC championship and being like the 10th, 9th seed. But realistically, we're gonna go like 9-3, miss out of the ACC championship, and be like 22nd, like you said.
Well, if what the media is saying about us is true, I think the only game will lose is Clemson.
Yeah, but we'll lose another one because we're NC State. We always lose a game we shouldn't lose. Like we might lose to like Texas Tech or something.
What happens every season is they lose a bad game.
Yeah, like Mississippi State last year.
They get a good win against a good team. They get a bad loss against a bad team.
We beat Clemson.
In a huge interconference game, they lose.
We lose.
Like Wake Forest or Miami last year. If they beat Miami last year, they could have been.
Like last year, it was just a generic NC State season because we lost crucial games against Wake Forest and Miami. We also lost a game we shouldn't have lost, Mississippi State, but we somehow beat Clemson.
Yeah.
Like, that is a NC State season
I
for
think-
people who don't know NC State.
I think they play ECU tomorrow. I think they beat ECU, but it gets scary. Like
Yeah.
close. Like
Yeah.
I think ECU makes it like a 1-2 score game.
Yeah. How many people are in the
They'll-
stream right
They'll
now?
wipe Charleston Southern. Texas Tech isn't going to be great this year,
Yeah.
but
But like
that
last
could-
year though, they had a
Mississippi
really
State-
good offense and like a terrible defense. So I could see a
Like-
team like that beating NC State.
like Texas Tech could do what Mississippi State did, but
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
State will beat them,
Yeah.
especially at home.
Yeah, for
They'll
sure.
beat UConn easily. They'll get killed by Clemson. Like
Yeah.
that's my hot take. That
Especially at Clemson.
they won't even make it
at
close.
Clemson, they'll get clapped.
Like
for
I'm
sure.
talking 40, like 56-17.
Okay, maybe that's a little bit outlandish, but our
Maybe like
defense is
51.
our defense is too good for that. I think we'll lose like 35-17.
Yeah, but regardless, we're not scoring. Like, we're
Is there
scoring,
anyone
like,
still in the chat? Because I feel like we're probably boring them with NC State stuff.
yeah. Well, there's I think Coop Dog and Austin the Sportsman.
Yeah. Sorry about the NC State stuff. I know y'all don't care. We're just NC State fans talking because, it's just what we do. All right. What do y'all want to talk
Florida-
about? Because I know you all don't want to talk about NC State.
Florida State beat Syracuse, beat Virginia Tech. As much as I want them to beat Wake Forest,
Florida State's
know.
always looks good on paper and just underperforms.
yeah. I
It's
think
always-
they lose to Louisville.
Yeah. Louisville's
So 9
always the
and 3.
team that's just Louisville's always just like 7-5, 8-4. They're just Louisville. That's all I can say about them.
Yeah, but their quarterback's really good, Malik Cunningham.
No, the quarterback's fine. I'm just saying like their defense doesn't look
Remember last
amazing.
year, like at the end of the first half, he had like I don't know how it worked, but he had the most passing yards on his team, the most rushing yards, and the most receiving yards.
Oh yeah. That's crazy, really? Most
He had like
receiving?
20 receiving yards. Like
Oh,
30
in a half. In a half. I
Yeah.
remember that. Oh, I watched that game. Who were they playing? Like Old Miss or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember watching that game. And I was like, what?
He's gonna be good this season.
So, what are y'all's predictions for just like college football in general? Like, who's gonna win it? I'm going
I
Alabama.
Said that earlier. Let me
Oh, okay,
see.
never mind then. Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna go Alabama. I know that's a generic pick, but
Austin
Think-
Sportsman. Wait, no.
because I think Bryce Young's gonna get one before he goes to the NFL.
Oh, it was in the past room. I think Austin the Sportsman had Coop Dog as Ohio State.
Yeah, I could. Ohio State and Alabama are the two front runners, for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's because they have the two best quarterbacks.
Well, yeah, 100%. I just
think
think
this-
Alabama's supporting cast is a tiny bit better. Ohio State lost a lot of their talent, so I'm just gonna go with Alabama. But it could definitely be Ohio State for sure.
I think my generic team. I think Bama because they got so much in the portal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think Bama wins it.
Yeah,
I think Ohio State could put up a fight though.
yeah. I think it'll be Ohio State and Alabama.
Oklahoma State could be a sleeper team.
The problem,
Okay, you have to go. Okay, thanks for coming to the stream, and maybe tune in. Maybe we'll do another stream soon about
Yeah, for
like
sure.
and stuff.
the problem about college football is there's usually not sleeper teams that win.
Yeah.
You usually know before the season starts who's gonna win.
Like
That's just
no
how college
one's gonna
football works.
be a sleeper team. Like oh yeah, a sleeper team. We're gonna beat Alabama. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking maybe sneaking into the top.
No, I know.
five.
I know what you mean. I'm just saying. Like, I think college football could change though, because you know how players can get paid now. There's
They
going to
get
be
paid?
some. Yeah, not yet, but soon they're going to make that change. So I think in a couple of years, like teams with a lot of money, like UCLA, could just be stacked just because they have so much money.
No, I don't think it's like free agency.
No, I know, but you can just offer players money before they join the school.
Yeah.
But not yet. Not yet. Soon.
I think Utah will disappoint.
Utah.
Um,
I don't even need to talk about Utah. That's all I need to say. Utah will
Utah was
disappoint.
really good, but like, who did they beat last? Like, they beat
No
a
one.
very, very mid Oregon team. Like, Oregon, I know on paper looked good because they were like 8-0 when they played
Mm-hmm.
Utah.
Yeah.
But Oregon's roster mid, and every time they played someone good, they
Yeah.
either it was a close win or they lost.
Yeah.
And they didn't. Utah, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan will be good, but not as good.
Yeah. What do you want to stream for next time? Like, what do you want to do, or do you just want to talk?
We can just do trivia or
That's
or
fun.
like
That's good.
Oregon at 11. That's horrible. This is on the NCAA website, by the way.
That's terrible.
Oregon won't. They did get Bo Nix, but he's not that good.
They did. I didn't even know that. Bo Nix has just
Yeah.
been decent for Auburn. That's pretty much. He's just been a decent quarterback. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. USC at 14, probably. With
I feel
Caleb
like Bo
Williams.
Nix has been in college football for like 8 years.
Yeah.
Like the man will not go away. It's gonna be like 2045, and like the starting quarterback for Louisiana is just gonna be Bo Nix. Like the Raging Cajuns
He's gonna be a
starting quarterback's just gonna be
35-year-old
Bo Nix.
He's gonna be a 35-year-old man.
I
selling
know.
calls. He's like, yeah, I'm a redshirt senior this year.
I know.
Back in 23, yep, I hurt my knee, so I get another year.
I know, right?
He's gonna be
Is
playing with his son.
anyone even here anymore?
Yeah, I think one person.
Okay.
I think who else? Everything else looks pretty fun. I don't think Pitt will be 17. They'll be good, but like not
Well,
17.
did Pitt won last night, right?
Yeah, they almost lost though. Like
Yeah.
that was
West Virginia is not a bad team.
Yeah, that's true. They got JT Daniels. All right, I think we should wrap up the stream there, though.
Yeah, I agree. I want to play some MLB.
Yeah, that was a good stream, though.
Yeah, that was a good stream.
I think we can.
I think Friday nights and Saturdays are good days.
Yeah, I can.
Because Sundays I'm usually busy.
Since we don't have school Monday, we could do maybe Sunday night.
Yeah, I might because I have practice till 6:30, but once I eat dinner and take a shower, I'll be out by like 7:30. I'll be ready at like 7:30.
All right, we'll plan that. Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning into the stream, even though no one's still in here. This will be a good fantasy football season.
Yeah.
And Austin the Sportsman has wanted me to say this, but go Hoosiers.
He's not even here anymore. He will never know for the rest of eternity that you said that.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you rewatched this an hour and 52-minute stream for some reason. But thank you so much for watching and tuning in, and see you guys next time.
Peace.